Martin Stett. He's your new deputy.
What does that mean?
Oh, you'll find out in a second. So, if we arrest Robespierre, does the game end?
Uh-huh. True story.
Birch didn't come into work today. He is a no-call, no-show.
Well, look at him.
We died. So what do I give him?
And I don't know.
A flaming X in a box.
Yeah, that's
okay.
good.
No flames. Moser, I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home?
No.
I'm going to draw a better bottle so you don't criticize me again. Beasley, I was up all night reading an exciting detective story called The Last Temptation of Neptune, but I didn't have time to get to the ending. I'm almost certain that the killer is Mrs. Clemens, but I can't rest until I know for sure. Can I go home and finish reading the book?
Who are these people? Who are these people?
The thing about it is apparently they pass it around, because I've had that exact same thing happen, like every week. Roy says, my father got drunk and beat my mother again. Your father's got to be like 120, Roy. This time it looks pretty bad. I'd like to go to them. Can I have the day off? I think he's lying.
It's a woman! It's a woman!
I think she's lying. Her parents have to be like 120.
No. Okay.
How did I mark those? How did I mark that one as a flimsy excuse?
Just a negative, right?
I'll put an X.
That's not an X, that's a box.
You know what I meant. I'll put a box is what I meant to say.
What does a box mean?
It means flimsy excuse, but showed up, versus no call, no show, which is a box with an X.
All right, well, how you keep
double
track.
whammy.
Who am I giving awards to today?
You don't have to give it to anybody, but Robbins, I can't read my own handwriting, has 3 checks. Stovall has 2. Okay. Is this where our new guy is? What's the new guy's name? Was that
Roy?
Another Roy?
Yeah.
Okay, Roy the boy and Roy the not.
Yeah, Roy the old lady, who apparently has.
You shouldn't have named her Roy. Okay, named her Rogers or something that I could understand. New records can be obtained as a gift or a thank you, but why wait when you can refill your collection now? Buy some more records. Use your personal money to buy records.
I thought I was
Go to
saving my
catalog
money.
down here.
I thought I was saving my money.
Yeah, but there's some sweet jazz tunes you can buy. You can always find an assortment at the lowest possible price. So
$310.
Yeah, some of these records are ridiculously priced, but ooh, discount if you pre-order these guys. You can get Late Hour for only $594 instead of $700.
I gotta get some stuff for the kids.
You can just myrtle them. It's all right.
Well, it just happens at night, and so there's stuff that deals with that specifically.
Yeah, that stuff's expensive. We already have myrtle.
Well, then put it on the baby. Okay.
The baby is not coughing.
Well, the princess.
Well, the princess is upstairs and not currently here. Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now, so it will hardly cost you a thing. I thought I was going to describe to you what the detective does, but I guess not.
What is this?
Sans is the Mafia. So you can falsify a crime in progress and kill the officer that you send there.
What?
So if you can't fire him, because it would be a illegal firing, you can just go kill him.
What?
But make it look like it's a...
Why would I do that?
Investigation trap, same deal but for detectives. They can also do intimidation, but you can't afford it yet.
What? Why would I do that? Am I playing the wrong game?
I don't know, are you? You don't have to do those things.
Why would I do those things?
Just close out of there.
Oh, that's creepy. I wouldn't... I mean... Oh, you mean like I could fire Birch? Why can't I fire Birch or Birch Jr.?
I think you can fire Birch for being too old. Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed for time, but lunch is on you along with any other expenses.
I'm not taking him out to
Why,
lunch.
if he's hired to be your assistant, why would you have to pay him to do things?
You don't.
Anyway, in this game you do. Send your staff for training. Have an informal barbecue to raise morale.
What? I'm not having a
Pay an employee to
barbecue.
gather important information for you about the other officers. Get an extra detective. Find out which of your employees plans to testify against you. Buy silence from your employees.
Who's testify? I don't need to testify. People they can testify against me all they want.
Also go to stats, which gives you just overall success and failures, not per person. I don't know how. I don't know. I think that's just by their professional rating. Why it says best. 6 failed crimes out of 23 is not a great record. Not gonna lie.
I have 23.
Yeah.
Should I send my staff for training?
I don't know, should you?
Probably.
They come back. They automatically gain a stripe when you do this, and you'll
Should I
lose them
send
for
Vandal or Grant?
And try to see if you can make something out of Butch Jr.
What, really?
Send out Stovall and have him be totally kick-awesome. I mean, do what you want.
Can I do more?
Maybe, but I don't think I would send too many people away because you can't use them
yeah.
while they're in training.
911 in progress.
A shoe store clerk reports that 2 teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then, without paying, ran out of the shop wearing the new shoes. Who am I sending?
Roy. Big Roy. Big Roy. Just send it.
Big Roy and Little Roy?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Big Roy and Little Roy. Whatever.
Team Roy. Vino for Hario Asano. Oh, that's right.
Oh. So sad.
What was the case that?
I don't even remember. I didn't think it was that dangerous.
Was it one of the pop-up ones or no?
Yeah.
410A
Oh,
in progress.
attempted murder. A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet.
Definitely Stovall, Grant, and Vandal.
Yep.
Okay.
We've got a
The teens are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Try to grab one of the boys. Time to return those shoes. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette?
Time to return those shoes.
911.
Roy and Roy. Successful. Oh, I gotta add Roy. Big Roy. Check and check. You should send Roy out on every job since he put in that flimsy excuse about his her so-called parents.
Right?
Today in Freeburg, we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributors have asked the city for an officer stand at the door and ensure that visitors don't bring
right?
their handheld cameras into the theater. So if we're premiering Back to the Future, a handheld camera is a thing.
Yeah.
Our handheld cameras, they're like the size of VCRs
Not
or
quite.
something.
But, yeah. No, not today. Okay, I don't have time for that right now.
You can send Bush Jr.
No, he's on assignment. On training.
He's still highlighted though, so can you send them?
Well,
I'm confused. It would have been a great thing for Roy Jr. here.
Oh, yeah.
Stovall, Grant, Vandal. You don't be keeping track by day, so you just overall.
No.
Okay, good. I don't have that many pages of paper. Another quiet day in the city.
In progress.
A young father, deprived of his parental rights, tried to pick up his daughter from school. He wasn't allowed access. He attacked the teacher, knocked her to the ground, and started kicking her.
That's probably a Roy and a Hode job. I could say another Roy too, I guess. Cause I got the room.
Ooh. Ulrich Bieber. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend Charles Dill said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. Some of your guys went over there in uniform, told her those records were evidence in an important investigation. She'd just smile and give them whatever they asked for, not even check into the warrant.
What? That's not an emergency.
No, that's why it's a green line.
What does that mean?
It's not a crime response, but you're assisting in a civilian request, usually for a good chunk of money.
Oh. That's Emberge Jr.
Yeah. Well, let's try.
Yeah. Okay. But why is it still active?
I think do you have to do 3?
I'm not doing 3.
Okay. 3 people for that.
Oh,
That's
Marcus.
ridiculous. Oh.
10 in progress.
Jack, we have something going down today at engineering plant at 2209. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $4,000 should be enough for such a request.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever.
The guard says that someone got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork, and hid in the closets.
What? I mean, if you're gonna do that.
What's that Doors song? People Are Strange.
Oh, SWAT. SWAT's activated for this one.
Roy, and Hode.
Oh, is that still the same thing?
Yeah.
What was that?
The light coming on? It's telling me that it's getting
Looks like we
dark.
have a situation.
All the lights are on when the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he's only had the job a couple weeks. And he's worried he's going to be fired over this foolishness. The police calm him down, and he points out the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Inside which the artist locked.
I know.
A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and that no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Try to grab the knife, tell me more about your work. Don't worry, we just want to talk.
210.
Ah. Tricky. Hi, baby star. Alright. This is the one you're supposed to ignore here. Right around that time.
Oh, 22.
Engineering plant. Oh, 22. 22. You're right. Not 20.
Was it? Yeah, it was 22.
Yep. No. I got some time here. Hey, baby. What are you doing?
911 in progress.
There you go. That's
Oh,
it.
theft.
Just received a call from the groundskeeper at a machine factory. Spotted 2 offenders stealing
Oh, yeah, okay.
aluminum. Aluminum's so cheap anyway. Who cares? Let them have it.
Right.
Not worth it.
I've got other things to worry about.
Did you know? Was it the 1800s? There was some point where aluminum was extremely valuable,
911.
and people would keep it like they keep gold now. Fender escaped. That goes on your the apartment's record,
Yeah.
but not yours. Thank you for doing as we asked. Here's the amount we agreed on: $4,000. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, because you can do that, we decided to conduct psychological testing for all the cops over 50 years of age. That's ageist. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleanora Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late.
Sorry.
Don't be late.
Don't belong.
I know.
Don't belong.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, aluminum was really, really expensive. But then they found a new way to process it or refine it that made it extremely cheap to manufacture. That's how people like lost entire fortunes because aluminum went.
Oh, why is I hardly sent stove all out?
It went from like $280 an ounce to like $4 or something like that. It's crazy. I don't know. Why didn't you send stove? Maybe you didn't see crimes that you thought were serious enough.
Yeah, but he's tired. Look at him. He had 2 yellows instead of 4
I don't know.
greens.
City Treasury doles out $90,000 for mayor's birthday. 6 new restaurants to appear in city by year's end. Mysterious Rose Pierre announces political ambitions. Vote Rose Pierre. Mr. Boy, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at them and tell me what you see. So she's going to show you a card, and you'll have to look at them. You catch that? She'll show you a card, and you look at them. That's it. It's grammar in this game. So what do you see?
Flying severed heads. Two natives beating the drums.
Yeah, some of these are pretty abstract. Like there's a narrative that you're kind of supposed to get to, one that's kind of random, and then one where you're like trying to obviously throw it.
I don't see.
I don't know how you can say blue because there is no color blue anywhere. Ouch! Baby star, please don't do that.
An automobile accident? Do you see that?
No. No. It's not my psychological examination, Mr. Boyd.
Ice cream cone.
Baby star. Do hedgehogs eat apples?
Sure.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Boyd.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's my bad.
I was kind of expecting you to cut me off in the middle of reading the guy's book excuse. Like, I was reading this book. No!
I was going to, but I stopped myself.
Shay Broom reelected as Freeburg General Attorney.
No!
Major businessmen ready to invest in the future of the city. No black employees at City Hall. Mayor says, accidents. Go to work. If you want to stop now.
Oh, shoot. Probably should.
Apparently, you're losing track of time. You must be getting engrossed in the game.
No. What?
Our house burned down last night. My elderly father was inside. We need to somehow make sense of this and then start planning the funeral. Can I take off work today? He'll want the funeral off too, won't he?
That's so annoying. Why do everyone dying?
I'm not going to write these.
Can I take off
I'm not
work
going to write
today?
these notes now because I think you've already autosaved. You can probably just quit now.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Can you?
Well, he was going to get stripes. Forget it.
On his second day on the job?
Well, look what he did. Roy number 1 did Big Roy did lots of great things.
No, he had a flimsy excuse.
Roy did?
Yeah.
No, that's the other.
That's the elderly Roy. No, Big Roy. Yeah, it's 2 for 2.
I know, right?
I was confused because I had Shift B up because I was ready for Shift B, but you spent the whole day in the shrink's office.
Apparently, even though it was a meeting in the morning. Quit the game, yeah.
Yeah.